This is Andy Tomlinson. When ensuring what's important to you, our agents are there when you need us the most. Tomlinson Insurance, for the best coverage at the best cost. Visit us online at tomlinsonins.com to learn more.
62-61 the final score. Again, Paint Valley hanging on for the win, and we're joined now by Paint Valley coach Lakiem Lockery.
How you guys doing?
Coach, tremendous effort. First quarter, neither team shot well, but in that second quarter, Tom, it went up to what?
Yeah, 62% by your people and over 80% for them.
Yeah, I think we were just both trying to get a feel for the game.
Yeah.
It's been tough. Both of us offensively have been struggling. I watched them the other night. They struggled against Portsmouth West. We struggled here recently as well. So, we were just both trying to get a feel for it. The players were trying to get a feel for it. And then once they start going, you guys saw the points. We put those numbers up, both groups. I'm proud of both of them, man. They played hard. Everybody played hard and got after it. It was a back and forth game, possession per possession, run after run, which was good. That's for us. We need that. We faced that a little bit here lately. So I talked to them about in the huddle, just facing adversity, and here's the part where we can grow up now. We can grow up to be a better team than what we've been here in the past.
Another stat. Early in the game, you really struggled at the foul line, but down the stretch?
6 for 7, man.
Down the stretch, you hit those foul shots. You were 6 of 7 of those last foul shots and closed it out.
That's what matters, man. I tell my kids every possession, every quarter when we move on. We move on. What happened in the beginning of the game, we can't control. You can't control the ball going in the basket. I preach that all the time. Just control your effort, your energy, and your intensity. And we did that for 32 minutes. And that, at the end, they settled down. And when it mattered, they made those free throws. So no one's going to talk about the ones we missed in the beginning.
Right.
When it mattered.
Yeah, we may keep those stats, but most people aren't.
We're going to ignore those.
Coach, I was talking to one of your assistants before the game. I think he said 6 or 7 games coming into tonight, you'd lost by 3 points or less. Tonight, you get a big win of 1 point.
That's been the struggle of our season. And the other games, besides those 6 or 7, we were in the game in the last 4 or 5 minutes of it, and it just got blew up, and it looked bad at the end. But these kids, man, they've been fighting, and that's all I've been asking for, and it's starting to pay off. I told them in the beginning of the season, we can't control the wins and losses. Let's just play. Let's see what happens. It's a whole nother season after we going through these teams again, and it puts us in a position where we can now come out here and understand that the battle-tested game for us was Adena a while back, and that proved to me that we can play with anybody. Because in my mind, Adena is one of the top best teams out there. They're skilled from top to bottom, but our guys competed. And we went back and watched that film, and we even went back and watched the Westfall film the other day and pointed out all the things that was non-basketball related. Yeah. That put us in positions, right? And they looked themselves in the mirror and they talked to each other, amongst each other about it, and said that we got to change. And that change was within them. Nothing we did, no X and O's different. They just came out playing hard, playing with effort. I stopped putting all the stuff on the board. I just put effort. I'm changing. I'm trying to make it easy. Don't think. Let's just play. And they did that. And, our 2 things is for our keys to win right now was effort and play to win. We can check those 2 off at the end of the game, and you said you gave it your all and you're tired and there's nothing left. I can live with our results, win or lose. So,
Coach, lastly, you've been around this game a long time. You're a 3-win team right now, but how many times have we heard the stories over the years of that Cinderella team that catches fire at the right time and makes something special happen to their season?
For us, man, we're taking it one game at a time, but we would love that. We love that story, and for us, like I talked to our guys about it, all we can do, we have nothing to lose. Yeah. Every time we step on the floor. Everyone else against us, they got better records. They're looking at us, and we're the underdog, right? So when you come out here and you put effort into it and you put a position to where you're in the game at the end of it, I talked to those guys a little bit ago during that game. I said, listen, fellas, we're just playing. And you've played for 31 minutes. We need 1 more minute, and we can live with these results, no matter how it goes, because both teams, you gave me your all, and I know you did. And that's what it's just me being proud. It's like a proud dad for these kids. You want them to win. We come into the season, we want to win. Obviously, everybody wants to win. No one wants to lose, right? But it's when we had our rut and our struggles, it was more, they were upbeat still. They were still trying. But there was just that little bit of effort we needed to give more of, right? And they saw some success. And when you see success, you know how that changes things, right? We got another one tomorrow. We're ready to go back at it. We had a goal this week. We're halfway there, right? We talked about it before our first game. We said, let's try to make this a position where we can go this week, and let's try to sweep this week. right? And we go 1-2, right? We take care of that business. Now we wake up tomorrow. No one's gonna feel sorry for us that we played tonight, right? So it's all about go out there and give effort for 32 more minutes, and we live with the results, right? So you can't control the ball going in the basket, no matter how much effort, how many shots you get up. You just can't. It's one of those things. You know, you wish the basketball gods are out there with you every time you play, but sometimes they are, sometimes they aren't. So you give the effort, you can control the controllables, right? And that's just playing hard. So they've been giving me that for these last 3 or 4 games. Even the games before that, they gave it to me, but they're digging deeper. Yeah. And they found a little bit extra, so I'm proud of them for that.
Coach, congratulations on a big win for your club tonight.
I appreciate you guys very much.
Good job.
Thank you.
All right, again, Lakiem Lockery, his club 62-61, hanging on here tonight with the big win over the Piketon Red Streaks at the Oven.